Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Against the Odds. So this week, we are doing our very first Rivals of Ixalan Against the Odds, and we can't do standard. We had the big B&R announcement come up, not enough time to do a standard deck, but if you're interested in Rivals of Ixalan in standard, make sure to follow the link in the description to the article on the website. There is an Against the Odds poll featuring all Rivals of Ixalan standard options, so you can vote for which one we will play for our first Rick's standard Against the Odds next week. Anyway, for our special modern Rivals of Ixalan Against the Odds episode, we are playing with one of the cards I'm most excited to check out in modern, and that is Journey to Eternity. I just love this enchantment. There's so much value, there's explosive potential, so we're playing a deck that I'm calling 4-color Journey, basically 4-color Journey to Eternity. So a quick reminder before we break down Journey to Eternity for Modern. If you enjoy this deck and you enjoy Against the Odds in general, it would be amazing of you if you could take a quick second, click that subscribe button down in the corner of your screen. It's a great way to support the channel and the site for free. So let's talk Journey to Eternity, starting with the namesake, Journey to Eternity. So 3-mana legendary enchantment. We gotta enchant a creature we control. When that creature dies, we return the creature to the battlefield, and we get Journey to Eternity back on the battlefield, flipped around into Ixalan Cave of Eternity, a land that fixes our mana, basically a painless City of Brass, but the big deal is we can pay 5 mana, tap it to return a creature from our graveyard to the battlefield. So free reanimation on a land. Journey to Eternity does a couple of really sweet things. First off, it's a way we can ramp. If we can get this on a creature, sack that creature on turn 3, for example, Ixalan is giving us an extra land, ramping us up from 3 to 5, and we can do even some more tricks than that. In the late game, which is like turn 4, turn 5, after we flip around into our ramping, Ixalan, Cave of Eternity, just gives us this repeatable engine for getting creatures back from our graveyard, grinding out the game. So how do we go about abusing Journey to Eternity? And step 1 is actually flipping it around. So our best flipper for Journey to Eternity, and probably our primary combo, honestly, of the deck, is Sakura-Tribe Elder. So if we can play Sakura-Tribe Elder on turn 2, turn 3 we Journey to Eternity on our Sakura-Tribe Elder, then we just sack the Sakura-Tribe Elder, we Rampant Growth out of basic land, we get back the Sakura-Tribe Elder so we can Rampant Growth again, and we get Journey to Eternity flipped around into Ixalan. So basically, we go up a total of 3 lands that turn, which means from turn 3, we're getting up to like 6 or 7 mana on turn 4, which lets us cast some really big things really fast. Plus, since Sakura-Tribe Elder keeps sacrificing itself, even if we just flip around into Journey of Eternity and we don't really have anything else and we got our Ixalan going, we can just keep reanimating Sakura-Tribe Elder, get another land, reanimating Sakura-Tribe Elder, chumping something, sacking it, getting another land. So that's kind of the primary synergy. We also have a Safi Eric's Daughter, which we can just enchant with Journey to Eternity, sacrifice it, even for no value if we have to, just to get our journey flipped around. Also could do some sweet tricks like play Sakura-Tribe Elder, play Safi, sack Safi, target Sakura-Tribe Elder, sack Sakura-Tribe Elder, get a land, get back Sakura-Tribe Elder, get a land, so do some more ramping that way. And then Fulminator Mage, just another creature we can sacrifice, so putting Journey to Eternity on it lets us sacrifice it, blow up a land, get it back, blow up another land, flip around our journey, kind of self-Armageddon, build our own Armageddon essentially. So those are our primary flipping journey creatures. We also have Evolutionary Leap, which lets us use any creature as a Journey to Eternity creature. So let's say, for example, we play a Birds of Paradise or a Noble Hierarch on turn 1. On turn 2, we can Journey to Eternity on our birds, on our Noble Hierarch, and then we just play our Evolutionary Leap, sacrifice the birds, get a new creature, flip around our Journey to Eternity, start going crazy that way. So Evolutionary Leap, another way we can kind of grind out value, get creatures in our graveyard for our Ixalan, which is other kind of part of the deck. Just getting back Sakura-Tribe Elder over and over again is fine, but getting big, powerful creatures in our graveyard to get back with Ixalan is even better. So birds, Noble Hierarch, also good at fixing our mana, ramping us into our stuff. So what are we doing after we flip around our Journey to Eternity? And probably the spiciest thing we got going on is Champion of Wits. So Champion of Wits is our best way to just get things in the graveyard for our Ixalan. So Champion of Wits by itself is pretty sweet because we can play it, it dies, we can get it back. It just gives us this like constant faithless looting on a chump blocking body with our Ixalan going. Also, let's just discard our powerful stuff. We can discard our Fulminator Mages, our big powerful finishers, and then get them back for cheap at that instant speed with our Adsil Cave of Eternity. So Champion of Wits, basically our graveyard stocking spell to make sure we got sweet things to get back with Adsil. Then we also have kind of a wombo combo with our Shadowborn Demon. So Shadowborn Demon, really funny. First off, when it enters the battlefield, it just straight up kills a non-demon, which means in a pinch, we can like put our Journey to Eternity on a Champion of Wits, for example, and then cast our Shadowborn Demon to kill our own creature to get the flip of Journey to Eternity into Adsil. The other thing about Shadowborn Demon is if we don't have 6 creatures in our graveyard, it makes us sack a creature on our upkeep, which means we can do these weird loops where we like get back a Champion of Wits for Adsil, do some looting, we have a Shadowborn Demon out, we sacrifice it to get it in the graveyard, get back the Champion of Wits to pay the cost of sacrificing the demon, and just grinding out value that way. So Shadowborn Demon, Champion of Wits kind of sets up the combo. Then we have some counter spells. Glenelender Archmage, awesome, counters 9 creature spells. It's like a negate on a stick. We can use it twice thanks to persist, but really we can use it an infinite number of times because we can always keep Adsiling it back. So it just locks control decks, Lantern control, Jeskai control, Storm decks if we live long enough out of the game. Mystic Snake, we just get it in our graveyard with Champion of Wits, gives us a counter spell with Adsil. Just pay 5, tap it, get back Mystic Snake, counter anything at instant speed. One of the best tricks of Adsil is the instant speed aspect, and it's very abusable. Then we have some removal-ish stuff to use with Adsil. So Fulminator, we talked about before. Once we flip around into Adsil, we can just Stone Rain our opponent every single turn, grind them out of the game slowly with land destruction. Acidic Slide kind of the same way, but it gets rid of any artifacts or enchantments. Then we have some value stuff. Eternal Witness can make things even more grindy. We can Adsil back Eternal Witness to get back a Restoration Angel to blink Eternal Witness to get back something else and just go really crazy. Resto can blink any of our creatures for value, save them from removal. Muldrifter for more card draw, plus we can evoke it to draw 2, then Adsil it back to draw 2 more. So much value there. As far as actually closing out the game, the big hitters, 1 Siege Rhino, just to drain our opponent, blink with our Restoration Angel, get back with Adsil. Grave Titan and Sun Titan are super sweet. Sun Titan works super well with Champion of Wits, with Sakura-Tribe Elder. We keep getting back our cheap stuff. Also works incredibly well with Journey to Eternity, because we can, like, in the early game, discard Journey to Eternity to a Champion of Wits, let's say, and then when we Sun Titan, we get back the Journey to Eternity, put it on one of our creatures, flip it around, and go from there. Grave Titan, just a ton of bodies on the battlefield for a low cost with the help of Adsil. So these are kind of our big finishers, and that's basically the plan of the deck. We're looking to flip our Journey to Eternity as quickly as possible, and then use all these crazy value creatures with Adsil to just grind our opponent out of the game with insane amount of value from our reanimation land. Rounding out the main deck, couple of Lingering Souls just clogs up the board against creature decks, gives us something else to discard to Champion of Wits, couple of Path to Exiles for removal. Mana base, we're not going to talk about all of it. Basically, we're 4 colors, our mana is crazy, we have a million different fetches, shock lands, basic lands, and snuck in some Ghost Quarters for Tron matchup, but basically just all colors of fetches and shocks and basics. Sideboard-wise, we get some more sweet creatures. The rest of the Fulminators for Tron, also good against control if we can grind out slow decks with the land destruction. Rex Age, great coming back with Adsil from our graveyard to blow up things against Lantern control, Affinity. Minister of Pain's our answer to little creature decks, Affinity, Lingering Souls, things like that. Repeatable with Adsil because we can always exploit it to itself. Fleshbag Marauder just gives us a repeatable Edict if we run into like Boggles or a deck like that. Any deck with 1 big creature, even Death Shadow, we get back Fleshbag Marauder, we sack Marauder to itself, our opponent sacks a creature, then we can just Adsil it back again, opponent sacks their creature, we sack Fleshbag Marauder, so every turn we can just make our opponent sacrifice a creature. Damnation, Collective Brutality for more removal. Collective Brutality also works like a duress negate for combo-y matchups. Stony Silence for Affinity and Tron. Extraction, Nile Spellbomb for graveyards. And that is 4-color Journey to Eternity for Modern, and that's our Against the Odds deck for this week. So, is this deck going to be successful? I have no idea. Our mana's crazy, we are in 4 colors, we are going super deep, but man does this deck look super fun to play. We have so many cards that I just love casting. Stuff like Mystic Snake, stuff like Muldrifter and Restoration Angels and Glenelender Archmage, just so many cool one-ups. We can attack our opponent's mana, we can draw tons of cards, and just grind our opponent out with Journey to Eternity. So I'm expecting we're going to play some long, grindy matches and hopefully do some really crazy things by flipping around Journey to Eternity. Or maybe we just get lucky and get the nut draw where we Sakura-Tribe Elder, Journey to Eternity, and then just slam a Grave Titan or a Sun Titan or something on turn 4 and take over the game that way. So whether or not the deck is actually good, I don't know. We're going really deep. Graveyard hate can be a problem, but I think it's going to be really fun, and that we're going to do some really cool things with Journey to Eternity. So I'm really excited to test it out. Anyway, that's been our Against the Odds deck for this week. 4-color Journey to Eternity for Modern. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the gameplay videos. Again, don't forget to vote for next week's standard Rivals of Ixalan deck. Follow that link in the description to the article. Straw poll down to bottom. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Enjoy the gameplay. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't already, take a minute and click that subscribe button. It's a great way to support the channel for free, and you'll find the next video in the playlist right here.